Hey guys, Wolfie here and welcome back to the channel. As always, the usual disclaimer, any opinion here is mine and mine alone. This is the finale of the new build, not the finale for the secret build because I am still thinking like some stuff over to finish that series. So this is the new build finale. I do have the peripherals and other good stuff to show. That way it's a little bit easier for me to do finale for the new build as opposed to the secret build, if that makes any sense. So if you guys caught my last video, which I was able to film and post almost immediately after, it has some stuff from that video in this video. So without any further delay, I'm going to reveal certain aspects of what I was able to find in Micro Center, what I had to do in order to prepare the tower itself to be sent, because I do need to send it sometime in May due to the fact that the person that's getting it is in another state. It's not as easy as for me to like do my best to prep, and it's somebody that's local, if that makes any sense. So anyway, we're gonna reveal the components that I'm able to send, because she already knows that she's on her own regarding the monitor, the desk and chair, because it's something that I honestly cannot afford, and it's also something that, to be completely honest, I can't really decide because of varying factors. So we're going to get into it, as promised, without any further delay. So right here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that way you guys get to see what I bought from Micro Center to send out to my buddy. A little bit of a side note, she is in the midst of moving to another state, so it's one of those things, I'm waiting for an address like from her so that way I can send all this, not in one fell swoop, but as like making sure like I'm not too broke when I get around sending it. So I wound up getting a spare HDMI cable. This is HDMI to HDMI. And then I also got a spare display port cable. So in case the cords, the cables that come with the monitor she gets is too short in length, at least she has a spare pair of each type. And both of these, I want to make sure I get them in here. The display port cable is a 6-foot one, as is the HDMI cable. So both of these are 6 feet apiece. Now, she's also getting a screw kit, which is right here. This is from Micro Center. And I believe this is their in-brand type, Inland. This set me back $15, but hey, I'd rather her have something like this in her possession in case, she has to take something out. And a bit of a secret, I'm probably going to be getting one more of these at a later date. For who it is, I have not decided on that. She's also getting a wrist rest pad right here. It is from Red Dragon. As you can see, it's meteor. It's a long one, so that way, whenever she's typing, she has something to hold her wrist over for that. I also got a wrist relief for the mouse itself. Whenever she's doing all that mouse work, like that. At least she has that sort of thing with it too. And this is actually a pretty good find for $10 United States. Now, this is one of those things where it's like, I'm out of my damn mind, but I am out of my mind for a good reason. For me, it's like, I'd rather have, the person that I do computers like this for, have something basic to hold them over until they get something a lot better. And like I said, I swear by Red Dragon, because the stuff they do, it's like, sense of their product line, it's really good for the money, very, budget oriented, and excellent price to start people over until they get better gear, meaning that better keyboard, better computer mice, better mouse pads, better wrist rests, that sort of thing. Until she gets something better, I'd rather give her something basic to hold her over. And again, this is a really good deal for 35 United States dollars. So what I had to do, let me grab the item in question because I unfortunately have a spare. So when it comes to sending it out, I had to use two of these. These are what's known as Instapack. It's really tedious since like getting it going, and you have to be really on Johnny on the spot with the timing when it comes to using an Instapack, and you're trying to send something like a computer tower to somebody in another state. So it's like you have to be like really like Johnny on the spot in the sense of timing. So I used 2 of these total. I had a third one to use, but unfortunately, just the timing on my end kind of screwed things over. So the tower is sealed. I'm not going to say sealed yet, but I got 2 Instapacks in the tower, inside the tower itself, so that it doesn't get damaged in transit. I have as much bubble wrap on the outside of the tower as possible, so that way it shields the tower itself from getting damaged. I do need to take this to a UPS customer counter or UPS store as soon as I'm able to, because that way they can get this tower inside of another box, and then they can, use as much bubble wrap on that as possible. So I do need to get some packing tape, so that's going to be the absolute last thing I need to get before I get around to actually setting this up. And this is outside of me needing an address for the individual, but she is getting all the stuff you see here as well. Now, driver, regarding a screw kit like this, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get another one exactly like this for him, or I have another screw kit in my workstation. Well, it is right behind this laptop, the thing with that blue trimming. That is that's my screw kit, which is similar to this. And I honestly don't know if I'm going to give him the one I have and buy another one of these for myself, or buy another one of these for the male driver, and then keep the one at my workstation for myself. So it's something I haven't decided yet. I also haven't decided if the driver's going to it's actually a slight correction. So the driver from the secret build, he already has a wireless keyboard, all that stuff. So it's a matter of like anything else I may need to grab for him. And the whole posting video with that build, it might be the finale, but it's one of those things I have to think about a few other things before I even remotely start that video. So I'm done with this video with Wolvie here signing off. I will catch you all on the flip side.